Hello, everyone. I was giving a mate of mine, an architect, a dig out there recently, and what he wanted to do was use an OS map that he had purchased, digital OS map, and he wanted to use that to set up his site within a new Revit project. And I thought this would be. We discovered some nice little quirks in this, and I thought it'd be worth sharing. So, when you purchase your OS map in digital format, it will generally come as a DWG AutoCAD file, and it'll come something like this. It'll be a portion of a map. Now, the site we're interested in is this one here, okay? And the first thing I will do with an OS map is it comes geolocated. So if you don't move it on the AutoCAD screen or anything else like that, when you just open it up, it'll come with real world coordinates. So using the ID command within AutoCAD, you can pick on a point and you can get the XY coordinates there. Okay, you can see them down the screen down here. And what I'll do is I'll draw up a little bit of text and I will draw those XY coordinates in there. All right. Good idea to do a second one and even a third one as well. So that's corner of the buildings. That's the ID point with the XY coordinates there. Now, I will then draw a north point. So I'll draw an octagonal line straight up there. Your OS map will always come facing north up on the top and south and west and accordingly like that. So you can take that as a given, but it's a good idea to draw a north point in because we're going to do a little bit of twisting and turning on this to move from true north to project north when we import this into Revit. The other thing that I'm going to do is check is I'll do a kind of a front elevation view. What I'm looking for here is to make sure that all of the AutoCAD line work is on the Z0 coordinate. And I do this from bitter experience where some OS maps I know come with 3D information, and that can make the import difficult into Revit in that it'll come in maybe above or below the view range of the level that you've set, and you know you've imported but you can't find it, so that can be a bit of a pain as well, so double check that. The other thing as well is now that we've established the coordinates, this real world map, if you like, is miles away from the 0,0,0 point. And it's important that you know that Revit doesn't handle things well that go beyond, say, a limit of 20 miles, 33 kilometers. So you can import this in, but sometimes you'll get a little bit of a graphic anomaly. So what I like to do is I'm drawing in a line here. And I'm just going to specify 0,0. So it's picking up the first point of the line is at the origin point there. And the second point line I'm going to put in to my center of my manhole there where I've got the coordinates set up. Now, if I do a zoom all, look at this. Okay, so there's my map over here, and here's the Z core. Here's the 0,0 down here. Now, it is a good idea to shift the map at this point. Now that you've got your ID points, you've got your east-west located, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the move command here. I'm going to select all of this, and I'm going to go from the end point to the end point. Now I can delete that line, and I will zoom all. Okay, so zoom extents. There you go. Now so I'm back in here, and if I go into my ID again, I'm hoping this time that we have 0,0,0. Perfect. Okay. Now that is all set up for me to import into my Revit. So I'm going to save that. Okay, and I'm going to close that down.